Hi guys, welcome back to Rated MA. Meg and I are going to roll some dice to see who's going to do the proper intro. Meg, who are you rolling today?
Today, I'm rolling Fern.
Oh, Fern!
Yeah!
I love Fern! I forgot you had her. I will be rolling my Shattered Teeth dice. I don't think I've rolled these yet on our channel, but look, they've got little islands. Okay, not me, the dice. Thank you. They've got little islands on the inside of them. How fun!
I love them. I love those dice. They're so pretty.
I want to eat them. Yeah, they truly are beautiful. They even has clouds around the volcano. It's so cool.
It's so stupid how pretty those are. Honestly, they're expensive, but they're worth the money.
Yeah, Everything Dice did your big one with these.
Everything dice. We love you.
We love all dice companies, and we are open to partnerships. All right, Meg, you ready to roll?
I am.
Alrighty, 3, 2, 1. I did not roll well. I rolled really well before we started recording.
Oh, good. So you got the good rollout.
Yeah, I rolled a 4, so.
Ooh, I rolled an 18.
Yeah, that would be me then. Just put those over there. Hi everyone, welcome back to Rated MA. As always, I'm Allie and this is Meg, and today we are watching EXU Calamity. This is going to be a part 1. Meg and I will be divvying this up. So we're going to do the front half of this episode up until the break, and then we're going to do the second half of the episode, which is the break on to the end, and we're going to break this up into 2 chunks. We're going to be doing this for Calamity. We're not going to be doing Calamity in one long stint because this episode is 4 hours long. For anyone new to our channel, Meg and I are massive Critical Role fans. If you couldn't tell, I'm wearing my Caleb shirt tonight, and we obviously have dice. Meg and I are big fans of D&D. We've been playing in a campaign that is coming up on our 2-year anniversary. At the time of recording this, the week that you guys are seeing this is our 2-year anniversary.
Happy anniversary to Echoes.
Happy anniversary to our Echoes of Divinity campaign, which is what our campaign is called. Yes, so we've been playing for 2 years. Meg and I have both been playing D&D for 5 or 6 years at this point now.
5 years. We started in 2021 together.
Yes, 2020. We started playing together. That is true. And I am the current DM of our campaign as well. So my breadth of knowledge is a little bit wider than Megan's is, but trust me, one thing about Megan, she knows how to use Moonbeam, and it is the bane of my existence.
Moonbeam.
We love a bitch that knows how to Moonbeam. We love playing D&D. We love watching D&D. This is going to be a first for us, though. Meg has never seen Calamity, guys. She has no idea what's coming. I do, because obviously I've seen Calamity a few times, but very, very excited to get into this, though. Are you ready to start?
See, when you put your hands like that, that makes me nervous.
I'm just... Don't worry about it.
See, you say that in campaign too. You know what? Just start.
All right. Brennan Lee Mulligan, take us away, my friend.
Hello, and welcome to Exandria Unlimited. My name is Brennan Lee Mulligan. I'll be your GM for this.
I love his energy so much.
Throwing to our friend, Marisha Ray.
Whoa.
Oh my goodness,
Already?
that was
Wow.
such a quick opening.
Marisha, my beloved.
Welcome to Exandria Unlimited. Calamity. If you were expecting a fun one, you're not getting one. This is a story of grief, betrayal, loss, and the panic of the coming of a new age. Calamity.
Meg's face.
What?
This is prior to any vestiges of divergence, prior to the coming of the divine gate and the departure of the deities into realms beyond Exandria. You will find no Taldore in this version of this world.
What?
For indeed, it has not yet received that name. It is known by its elven name, Gwasar.
Gwasar, that's right.
Gwasar?
Yep. Meg and I are taking notes also, by the way. Sorry, forgot to mention that.
I couldn't be happier to be here. What an incredible table. Let's have so much fun telling a sad, sad story. Thank you all for watching. Let's get ready for tonight's episode of Critical Role.
Brennan is so cute.
I love him. I love his energy.
I'm loving him so much in Campaign 4.
He's
it makes me so
fun.
happy. He's very fun. He's very different to Matt and how Matt DMs, but in a good way.
Yeah, I agree. This is
I think as a
cool.
DM, yeah, this is their animated intro they have. I think as a DM, my style is more closely related to Matt, which makes sense because Matt taught me how to DM. But I really envy a lot of what Brennan does, and I'm trying to incorporate that more into my own DM style to find like a good medium between the two of them.
Just to tell everyone, Allie's an amazing DM. She is my favorite DM. I have had multiple DMs, and you are my favorite. You look at me right now.
Look at me.
Look at me. I am the captain, and I am telling you, you are my favorite DM. So you shut your mouth and you take the compliment, Allison.
I love you too, Megan.
Ooh,
That's the Matron of Ravens.
Mm-hmm.
I love this
Oh,
music.
oh, the beacon.
Yes? Look at you, Meg. You're recognizing everything. I'm so proud of you.
Is that Amon?
That's Avalir.
Damn it.
Well, remember, Meg, Iman doesn't exist yet.
Oh, that's right.
Iman doesn't exist yet. This is Avalir.
Ooh.
It's red, Meg, so I'm sure it's going to be good. Just like a distressed whimper.
Fire.
Fire.
Everything feels slow. The only noise you can hear, despite all this chaos, is breath. I need
this is
you
cool.
to describe your character and tell us your character's name, but I would love for you to do that with the understanding that your mouth is filled with blood.
What a way to introduce a character, man. That has stuck with me since I watched this for the first time.
My name is Xerxes. Eletas. I'm 6 feet tall. I'm a paladin. Medium tan.
Oh, they're
brown
only
skin,
level 14? I
amber
thought they were
eyes
way
with-
higher than that.
Mm,
His strength is
kinda
29?
troubled.
That's
Good
Sometimes
Lord.
he's behind them, and
Whoa! I forgot about that.
I imagine right now he's stumbling around, wiping the blood off of his mouth as he's trying to maintain his sense of
Man,
his surroundings.
AC of 25 is diabolical.
You've been here before.
At level 14, are you
You're-
fucking kidding
you're in
me?
a state of disorientation. You open your eyes. Everything is moving through liquid glass. Time is as slow as can be. What are you doing?
Marisha.
I am trying to find.
Travis is always fun to watch
People
because
that you know.
his face is very
I'm
expressive,
looking
just like
around
mine
as I'm
is.
being blasted slowly through space, through the air. I'm trying to find anyone.
You see a boy, 5 years old, a red shock of hair. He sits with his feet dangling in the opening, a humble fishing rod in his hand, sinking into the blackness of the void in this space.
I start to approach, but from a little bit of an angle, and I keep my eyes locked on the child. Is it Elias?
Your son turns to look at you.
I couldn't remember his name. I knew it started with an E.
It just clicked for me.
Oh, yeah? Pray
Well,
tell.
Xerxes is from
And
Vox
I need you to make a
Machina.
perception
He's
check.
Yes.
the paladin.
Uh-huh.
roll of the campaign.
He's
Let's
the
roll
one
campaign.
that tricks Pike in the
this is
hells.
how it's gonna
He
be.
is.
Brennan, you
I
son
was
of a
wondering if you
bitch.
remembered that or not.
Because when it said Xerxes, I was like, that sounds really familiar. And I was thinking, and I was like, oh, that's from Vox Machina.
Yes, he's the guy from Vox Machina. Yep.
Elias looks up. Are you listening for something? You hear whispers. Hi there now, Gordranis. Gordranis.
I forgot about that.
What?
Do you hear that, Elias? Do you hear that?
I can't tell you what that means because you're going to learn about it in the Mighty Nine.
I'm just glad you're safe.
Of course I'm safe. You never let anything happen to me.
I would never let anything happen to you.
I'm with Travis and Abria. Never have kids in a D&D campaign. It will only bring you
I'm gonna
pain.
look back down into that pond.
Endless stars. Dad, you know I won't look like this when you get home.
What? Huh?
Don't worry about it.
I'm gonna worry about it.
Come back here.
You should worry about it.
No, don't leave. Just let
You
me
should be
have
very
this.
worried about it,
He
actually.
holds the fishing rod. I think I caught something. He disappears into the pool, and you hear the entire neighborhood in front of you vanishes as a body the size of a mountain crashes into the city.
I was wondering how this got it.
A massive red form writhes in pain, and a face as tall as a cathedral turns to you.
Don't worry about it.
A flood of sanguine fluid emerges from the mouth, and a horned figure looks at you.
Oh no. No.
I'm sure it's fine, Megan.
Is this the fucking devil that he makes a deal with?
I don't know, Megan. I guess we'll have to find out.
My child, I fear I am too late. There are secrets they did not tell you.
He opens his hand.
I rush to it. I'm sorry. We must look. He is coming.
From behind you, a figure emerges in translucent white light. Could you do me the favor of describing what your husband looked like in life?
Oh, God.
Oh my god.
Evandrin is about 5'10". He's just a little bit shorter than I am. He's got red hair, straight, about shoulder length, half elven in appearance.
He cannot see you, and you understand in this moment, because your husband does not meet your eyes, that this is a memory. He falls to his knees, clutches his stomach.
I run to his side. I know this is a memory, but I haven't seen him in so long, and I want to see his face.
The image is shattered in a searing burst of light. Another figure, tall as a mountain.
You doing okay, Meg?
What is happening?
Fire is
Girl,
but a shadow.
I can't even
in the
begin to tell
face
you.
of the dawn. You see a gleaming golden figure land with one colossal foot on the throat of this horned figure. The face of the being above you
Is this Everlight?
is no face.
I believe
There
it's
is
the
no
Dawn Father.
warmth to the eyes. You see the pitiless, featureless glare of the sun itself.
Yeah, Dawn Father.
Yeah, Dawn Father.
I think. I'm pretty sure it's a Dawn Father. Yeah, Travis is tweaking.
Turn your eyes from this sinner. He is beyond redemption.
What has he done?
He has betrayed his kin.
Just ask yourself, Xerxes.
Whom did we betray?
I'm like sweating. I know what happens and I'm sweating.
Stop! You hold your hand, and as you hold it up, the light of the sun leaves and is abjured. Xerxes, if you look down and see the stars, what will you see if you look up?
And I'm holding on to him.
Yeah.
And I look up.
You see the ground, and it is fast approaching.
What?
Uh-oh.
And with that,
Whoosh. No, don't
you
switch.
wake up.
Oh, Daddy.
Good morning. This was a dream.
It was something. I'm sure it was totally fine and normal, Meg.
Yeah.
And as you behold from your balcony the spire of Avalir, the city of crowns, a new morning comes, friends.
Stop being cool. Like we don't remember what just happened.
The ground was there and it's coming here. Fast. You said
That's us
fast.
with you. Don't ignore.
Me when I drop some lore and then very quickly move on to the next scene.
We're like, no, wait, no.
We behold the age of Arcane. A blending of magic and wizardry, sorcery and artifice that has created an age that will be spoken of in the years to come in reverence, but also perhaps by some in disdain. Suddenly, all around in the hustle and bustle of the morning commute, this very busy day, you see screens alight. Huge crystals all around the city suddenly show a face of Sam's character. Sam, would you go ahead and describe your character for us?
Sure. Wow, what face to describe? I am Loquacious Sealy, a
Oh.
changeling. My normal, or should I say at rest appearance is pale skin, white eyes with sort of dark shading around them, white hair in a sort of a up shock.
We see a spinning logo of the Herald's Tome. Would you care to make the morning announcements, Loquacious?
I would, but Arya, I need my copy. I
Mr.
need it
Sealy,
right away.
Mr. Sealy, got you right here. Yes, sir. Here you go.
Count me down.
In
How do I look?
5,
Do I look good?
4,
Yes. All right,
3,
here we go.
2.
Good morning and salutations, sundry subjects of the soaring city of Avalir. I am Loquacious Sealy, your handsome and helpful herald. I report the news that shapes Avalir's views. Tonight, as we all know, marks the eve of the replenishment and our return to Cath Moira, our terrestrial sister city. Remember, folks, make sure to fasten all those loose valuables and belongings tightly, as our friends in the Navigators Guild wish to remind us that there's always a pinch of turbulence in our descent.
Hello there. I'm Orison from Orison's Odd Tack. The trusted name in arcane adhesives for over 30 years.
My God.
Check out our
I
replenishment
love
special,
changelings.
50% off today only.
The fact that there is Sam's character also does the ad reads is killing me.
Down to
Yes,
Orison.
100%.
And then it morphs back into Loquacious Sealy, who announces, well, make ready for tonight's fireworks extravaganza. As the archmages always say, knowledge is power. So pack a punch with a people's paper. I'm Loquacious Sealy saying,
See you later.
Shut up. That's amazing. Yes.
Round of applause for Sam Riegel.
And we're out. Thank you so much, Mr. Sealy.
What, was it all right? I stumbled in the middle there. Did you think anyone saw it?
No. We have a cantrip ready, so we had a half-second delay and went back in and we changed it with
Some
illusion.
of the crystal columns in Evenloft have been down. Have they been repaired?
We're still getting word for the ones back in.
I need those ratings.
His Nielsen scores.
The architect Arcane, there's some civic construction occurring there right now, so that's what the slowdown is coming from. But
Oh, well, all right then. I'll take it up with her, I guess.
we've been reaching out from your office and not getting
No reply at all.
not at the moment.
Did you say that I had requested?
I can show you the exact text.
No,
that
it's
I,
fine. It's fine. I will take it up with her the next time I see her.
And you see a number of scribes sitting on desks, sort of arcane quills moving over. You see that there is an entire hall of diviners, like fact checking, going through and like crystal balls, looking into things like.
That's cool.
I can see it so clearly in my head.
Same, I was just imagining just the little quills, crystal balls.
I'm picturing the Ministry of Magic.
Yes! That's what I was picturing too.
But you see some people walking along. As you step out, a bunch of people all sort of, and you see a couple of them take out little sort of docents and begin to take pictures.
I don't have time, but hello, hi. Hi, yeah.
Arya steps in and says, "Mr. Sealy has time only for a few autographs today."
Thank you. Sorry, she's dragging me away. I must go. But how about just one more?
You get another autograph signed. Get your bumper shoots! Get your bumper shoots! Everyone, get your bumper shoots for inclement weather. Rain, sleet, snow. There's no telling what kind of weather we might be facing. And you see a little wizard mother with her daughter walking by in their robes. And the little girl says, "Mummy, what's weather?" Don't worry, darling. Weather is something we must only contend with for a month every 7 years. And
Okay.
Oh.
and walks along.
That must be the
Bomber
replenishment.
Shoots, get your bomber shoots, Wizards of Avalir.
I'm taking way more notes than I thought I would.
As the note taker of our campaign, it's sickening how many notes I've been taking.
I've seen this before.
I'm on granted my notebook's a lot smaller. I'm on page 3.
You've not seen it before though. You have an excuse. I don't. I've seen this like 3 times. But I've never gone through it with a fine-tooth comb like this and just sat and watched it and like paid 100% attention.
We are going to cut to the depths of Avalir. We do not see the sky here. To be subterranean in a place that rarely touches the earth is a very interesting thing, but we are deep within the Meridian Labyrinth, a network of passageways and arcane machinery, and we see a massive arcane engine, and we see therein a powerful wizard. Abria, would you describe your character for us?
Let's go.
Laerryn Loquacious is this tall, lanky, dark-skinned elf. Her clothing is all gold. She has a purple cape kind of thrown over her shoulder, and in her hands, she's just tossing this little screwdriver, and every time it hits the air, it turns into a different tool and hits her hand. She catches it again as she's sort of checking over her great work. Looking at her face, she's very pretty and angular.
Very intelligent, maxed out.
Yep.
And her eyes glow with like this gold energy that is exactly her magic, and it kind of radiates off of her.
Did they say this was Loquacious's like ex-wife?
Yes, this is Quay's ex-wife.
Everyone else kind of moving through here seems a little more relaxed, but that's only tensed her up more. She's waiting for a break or a flaw or just that little heartbeat of like arcane flash before something goes awry. And then sort of seeing nothing and hearing nothing, her mind will drift towards the batteries and where all of that energy is stored and where the connections will be made once the replenishment happens.
Architect Arcane, how are you feeling this fine morning?
I'm feeling great and don't care about small talk. What do you need?
Always a pleasure. I would say that I just wanted to let you know that we've entered the outer horizon of the Toramundan Nexus. No inclement weather scheduled for arrival 10 minutes before sunrise.
Is everything on the ground taken care? Are they ready for us then? We're fine and perfect here. Are the ground ones good?
I think there's always a few youths that like to sort of run around on the receptacles before the city lands, but they'll get,
They'll move or don't.
Yes, you see.
Damn.
Had a couple don'ts.
It's right. You are Architect Arcane. It's not like they won't see us coming. And you see a very old, kind of stick-thin man with sort of poofs of gray hair and just a mustache that can be sort of that Sam Elliott at the longest it got. Sort of reed thin, walks up, arcane tools all around him, runs up. And says, my lady, sorry. And this is, of course, Callum Staffright, your chief artificer.
Hi.
Tomorrow, the apogee solstice.
I forgot about
for some time
apogee
it's going to be
solstice.
the celestial solstice would, in fact, be a celestial.
Out all the way.
Sorry.
Apogee solstice?
I can't believe
Yes,
it.
that's something
And
from
he
campaign
holds a
3 that
scroll
I
out
know
in front of
about.
you,
It's
and
like
he
an
says,
eclipse,
"You told
basically.
us to alert you.
Yes.
Should we receive a measurement
Kind of, I
above
think.
0.025?
It's a celestial thing. It has to do with the moons and the sun.
I open it.
0.5.
Oh God.
Celestial solstices are a fact of life on Exandria. They are a part of the arcane and divine environment. Every 20 or 30 years, one comes along and the veil between realms becomes incredibly thin. About every 120 years, you get what's called an apogee solstice, where the orbit of the spheres, the relationship of the moons of Exandria kick in and everything aligns, and that veil becomes so thin that incredible workings of magic are possible. The grand geometer specifically reads ley lines because it's been recorded in the history of Avalir, your city, your home, that some apogee solstices are powerful enough to shift ley lines.
That's what I thought. Yep.
To take the arteries and veins of the magical workings of this world and reshape them. Based on your records, based on effectively arcane psychometry and the ability to read the power of other celestial solstices from runes and holy sites in your travels all over the world, Avalir, as you know, travels on the ley lines of Exandria, flying all over, trading with a host of cities and civilizations. You were able to deduce that anything above a reading of 0.025 on the grand geometer would indicate that there would be some slight shifting of the ley lines. 0.025. You're reading 0.5.
She's actively weeping because she's been working towards this for so long. And it's both relief that all of the things that she's sacrificed could be worth it for this one shot, and the terror that she has so little time to take advantage of this tremendous moment.
And in that moment, as you realize what is possible, a lion's head gargoyle on the door, little door knocker, goes, "Madam, your ex-husband is at the door."
Sam.
Hi, Quay.
Hi.
Hi.
You're home during the middle of the day. And you have a lot of stuff to do to land? You see, I've been trying to reach you through the normal means, and seems that someone's been ignoring someone else's. You know, when we separated, we said that we would try to remain friends, try to keep open, clear lines of communication. You know,
we are
see
a
each other
day
all the
out
time.
from the replenishment.
If we can't even talk amongst ourselves, then it's going to be very awkward for us. It's going to be very awkward for me, frankly, having to explain why there's this weird coldness in the room. And, you know, I know that you're obsessed with your work.
Social status my problem right now?
Just reply to my messages.
The ones from Arya?
Arya is just my assistant. She's
I felt
she's
that
a
was
fantastic
great.
assistant. She came
Yeah.
highly recommended.
I'm sure she did.
She happens to be young. She happens to be attractive, but that goes with the territory. It has nothing to do with anything else.
Of course it doesn't.
Travis is like, get me the fuck out of here.
Have my unadulterated attention.
Well, that would make the first time that's ever happened.
I love the divorcees.
I need to
They're
leave.
so fun.
I need to leave.
As you crackle with arcane energy that springs to your fingertips, you in between you, you see a momentary of paper as a little, and you look up and see the first of them approaching in the sky. The kites. You see spell kites.
Before you go, I don't want to leave it like this, all right? I just was struck with the memory that the last time we landed the cities, you know, that's when we got married.
So they got married 7 years ago and divorced sometime since then?
I guess so.
I don't know. We were okay once, and maybe we can be again. Just for a moment, just for the month that we're docked, and then can go back to hating me.
I don't hate you.
And as we see the kites over Avalir, so very many kites begin to approach back at Excelsior Plaza, but not to the Herald's Tome. No, indeed. We find them going to the vault of the Golden Scythe.
Yay! Nydas!
There I am, shirtless, glow-sticks. Vault is a dance club, okay? There's no gold here, baby. Not yet.
Here in the vault, we see countless automata shouting silk-dressed sky pirates, it seems like almost. Proud merchants, barrels of summoning salt rolling, giant wheelbarrows full to the brim with diamonds. Lou, could you please describe your character?
Let's go. Nydas is, I'm going to look at a picture of him because I always forget. Nydas is like kind of a stocky dude, like right around 5'10". He has long dreads cuffed with gold that come and lay just on his shoulder.
You look up and see a massive golden statue of a roaring dragon, gilded to perfection, glowering over this entrance, the most massive central warehouse of your order. Next to you, wearing sort of dull red robes with a kind of classic, like sort of arithmeticians or like bookkeepers have sort of conical hat. With a sort of long beard, looking a little bit dusty, is Alexander Kairos, your chief bookkeeper. Guildmaster, if you ask me to keep these books, I shall keep them. But I remind you that the Golden Scythe is not a consortium of wizards. We are merchants. I cannot produce something from nothing.
We are a symbol of the riches of our city, right? And should we limit ourselves, we limit the potential of Avalir.
He's stressing this old man out.
There are wands in storage for the Sorcerer's University. If you wish, I can. But the children will have to go. If I move the wands from there and there.
We'll have a whole month to acquire new wands before the city sets off. Perfect. Alessander, Daenerys.
Yes.
Alessander, Daenerys, you two talk, figure that out.
You hear a booming voice from across the hall. Again, moving through
Alessander's
someone
role?
who is leading
He's the
very
bookkeeper.
there's a full sphinx, a like winged lion with a man's face walking.
This is our. Are we putting on the Parade of Beasts?
You are, of course, the Golden Scythe is putting on the Parade of Beasts. The Sphinx walks up and says, hello, I understand that I've been brought here for the Parade of Beasts. I am, of course, a speaking and thinking creature.
We completely understand.
Yes.
We completely understand.
I am
the
sentient.
title Parade of Beasts is archaic in many ways.
Yes.
From a time when the riches of Avalir were not so that we would be graced by the presence of one such as yourself. Great.
Oh, you may call me Ferromine. The Scythe has saved my maze and repelled a number of monsters from my home. So I owe you a great. I owe you. Are you unaware that?
No, I'm
sorry.
very aware and thrilled that you're here to give back to an order that's given so much to you.
The Sailor and Marines of the Harvest Moon, your merchant company, they saved the enchanted glade in which my maze can be found, and I said I owed them a boon, thinking that I might in a time of need come to their rescue, and they said, are you free on this date for the parade? Parade of Beasts.
And what ease it is for you that you need not give of yourself in any way. We simply ask that you parade. That's it.
Yeah, I guess it's easier for me.
Man, I forgot how funny Nydas was until we saw him in Mighty Nine.
My face hurts at how much I was smiling because of Nydas.
And you see the captain of your Sailor Marines, Captain Badran Esperad, walk up and say, "There's the Guildmaster himself, the Dragon of Avalir."
Captain Badran, and I think we'll do a nice classic forearm.
Yes, beautiful.
Pirate to pirate.
Children, if you'd be so kind, this is the founder of the feast and the creator of the Sorcerer's University. And you see there are a number of sorceress youths from all over
Nydas
Exandria.
is the founder?
You see they're up in robes of gold, standing there. Some of them have scintillating dragon scales, some crackle with electricity. These are sorceress children. They're children that have manifested a connection innately to magic. And they line up in these robes and go, "Thank you, Guildmaster Nydas Okiro, for creating the Sorcerer's University." The little kid that you're sort of that's nearest to you looks up and he looks at you and he says, "Is it true that you're a little bit of dragon too?"
I say, "Only in name, child." And then I'm gonna cast Fireball.
Damn, that caught me off guard.
Too many spells. I'm going through too much stuff and I can't find what I want.
Me every time I play a fucking wizard.
But I do want to just breathe a little smoke out of my nose. If you'll just let me do that.
Yeah, you're a dragon sorcerer.
Okay,
Yeah,
great.
absolutely.
I'll do a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah, he's a draconic origins sorcerer, so he has draconic heritage.
That's cool.
I went to go get the actual payment for the Stormbringers. They helped us on that thing on the coast of Isilra.
Oh,
And I
Isilra.
was told that we needed to forestall their payment by some time. Is that true?
Mm-hmm.
Do they have to wait the entire month while we're terrestrial, or?
I mean, hopefully, once certain debts are paid, given after this, upon our return, certain debts will be paid, which will hopefully fill coffers, which will free things up. But right now, Audrin, I really, we need to keep this one on hold. I think, would Nydas know that kites are coming?
Yes, you would.
I would move to find, I would be looking for the one from my brother.
You see your brother Edalus, his script on a letter, his wife Irme's incredible sort of nut and fruit loaf, this like ground-based something like home cooking that you haven't had in so long. You see it's a short letter, and you see it says underneath it says, "Even dragons have to land. There will be a table set for you when you get here, brothers."
Oh, that's really sweet.
Oh.
That is so sweet.
You see that Alistair enters and says, "My lord, Magister Milas Fren is here to speak with you."
If this doesn't seem to be that important, 30 seconds in, I need a call.
Yeah, very well. Alistair steps out, and you see that a reedy, kind of sallow-faced archmage steps in. This is a member of the Magisterium. And I've heard that when it comes to the replenishment, well, sometimes there's, as we know, the auxiliary batteries have been lit up, and it seems that there might be a surplus of ether this year. You don't like that this guy...
This is too low.
Yeah, too low for you to notice. And too low for this guy to have to be talking this openly about something like this.
Magister, I do not know to whom you speak, who felt so comfortably embracing rumor as if it were fact. And I would ask that you excuse me, as I have much to do with regard to the replenishment.
Alistair opens the door and says, "Guildmaster, the Sphinx is pitching alts on his roar." And as we move from the Golden Scythe,
We got
I'm
two
gonna
left.
Press some buttons.
Remember when we started with the scariest thing in the whole world?
Yeah,
And that scene happened?
forgotten it, and now things are
I was thinking that
How
earlier.
happy we all are.
Size of a mountain. Size of a mountain.
the sun without eyes.
The crowd was getting real fast. But at least we laugh.
We move from the Golden Scythe and once again begin to shift back towards a neighborhood that we haven't really explored yet here within Avalir. We go now past Excelsior Plaza all the way to Cloudstone. An emblem up above of a massive eye with a slitted pupil.
I know who it is.
Overhead. The people who move in this place are not wearing robes, and they do not carry orbs nor staves nor wands, but instead weaponry. They wear rings, the emblem of an eye on the outside. And we see one such member walking down a corridor, Guardian of the Seventh, Senior Sight Warden of the Eyes of Avalir. Travis, did you describe your character?
Oh.
You see, standing tall, but with a cloak and a hood pulled up just behind his feathered head. A
Travis
6.5
playing a
foot
rogue?
tall
I think.
Icefura. So a bird person, if you will, with very white feathering that
Oh, it's
falls
interesting.
into
I thought he was an
brown
Aarakocra.
tips. A dark beak with
Yep, he's a
slightly
rogue.
gray,
Interesting.
slightly bluish eyes. His arms sort of tucked in tight, only to, if for no other reason than to hide the double holstered axes, hand axes that are underneath his arm, and wraps around his wrists and his taloned fingers and feet as he moves along. And this is Sarit, a Grumpnan.
I like the name Sarit.
It's cool.
You walk into a chamber carved of a single piece of marble. It's about 40 feet by 40 feet. The ceiling's about 30 feet tall. One wall in the marble is carved with pure force.
That was a great sound effect. Oh my god.
I was gonna say, I was like, wait, what was that?
It sounded like a Star Wars blaster or a lightsaber.
And you see a burly, leather-clad half-orc with a big old tusk coming out. The other one got chopped off some time ago. But you see he's got his hair kind of pulled back into a long ponytail, leather cord wrapped around. Looks back and goes, "Oh, Pinch, how the hell are you?"
Pinch, that's right.
I'm good. Good to see you, Arwen.
The voice is so fun. He has like a film noir accent.
I'm loving this.
Always got to make them wait. Understand? Do things on your own time.
Shut up!
You see Orem
It's so
looks up at you and
good.
says, "Yeah, the kids, the eggheads in there, yeah, I love like that. How's the missus doing, by the way? You got to come by and have dinner sometime."
I appreciate that. Yeah, it's real busy at the house. We'll take
I
you up
can't
on that.
take
You
it
seem to have gotten here before
serious.
me.
We were parked over Vasselheim for about 10 days.
Vasselheim? Uh-huh.
You know,
The cradle of the gods. Oldest city in Exandria.
we get reports from the constabulary in Vasselheim that the archmage Vespin Chloris
I forgot about him.
is... One second. The archmage Vespin Chloris is gone missing. We took a quick look at his chambers. No hide nor hair of him. I mean, the rumor is he was trying to recreate the matron's ritual.
Yes, that's right. Yes.
What?
He's trying to ascend to godhood. Because that's what the matron did. The matron was mortal and became a god.
So the Archmage was trying to recreate the matron's what?
Was trying to recreate the matron's ritual, which allowed her to ascend to godhood.
And you see, it says, member of the Ring of Silver came down and told us we needed to pull it.
Ring of silver, you say?
Yeah. Said it was of academic importance, something like that.
Mm-hmm. I might know where that might have come from. You know what? You did the right thing in involving the rats in this city.
The psychometric chamber in the center of the Hall of Eyes alights and rendered in perfect detail, not using illusion, which you would detect, but using pure transmutation, recreates from stone the sanctum of Vespin Chloris.
Different movie than the rest of us.
Such a good point.
And as this happens, as he's done dozens of times before, you see his arms fall to his side, his irises open wide, and all the feathers on the back and top of his head stand up tall, full crest.
Go ahead and give me your investigation check.
Yeah.
A roll.
Yes.
A roll.
He's just moving slowly around the room as this happens. 31.
Hello?
That's a rogue. That's a rogue roll.
For those at home, in the general breakdown of difficulty classes of DCs,
Yep.
30 is the top success level that they list. They don't list any higher than 30. As you look in, you see Orem goes, so, I mean, we're holding on to this stuff for academic concern. I mean, what do you think? You think the guy actually did the damn thing? I feel like I read in my history books that when the Matron of Ravens ascended, it was pretty clear there was a new god of death. I mean, people knew about it. I think we would have heard as a new god of jerking off or whatever this guy is.
Oh! that one got me. That was funny, Brennan. That was funny.
That was good. Good job.
You see something on the floor. It's badly rusted or corroded. It's like an old piece of metal. It's maybe about 1.5 feet long. It's got like this patina of corrosion on it, but your eye moves to it. And as you examine it, you realize that this is something disenchanted, and it used to be much larger.
Is the shape familiar with anything I've held before? Is it a fragment or a piece, or does it look whole?
Thinking of it as a fragment, you recognize the curvature of the end of it starts to curl back, and you think you're looking at a part of a bow. As a result, when something corrodes or is disenchanted, it tends to have a pattern in the patina that is left on it that starts at a center and moves outward, right? That like a wizard in a dispelling check will name something and break it. Now, already to disenchant a magical item, we're talking about 9th level magic. You're talking about really, really rare stuff, even in the age of Arcana. Everything here has the same grain to it, which means that some energy came into a space and exploded or moved outwards and was able to indiscriminately disenchant a magical object.
Along with everything else.
As you look on that 31, you look and see marks on the ground of a summoning circle that has been completely eradicated. They said he was working on, what they're all working on. He said he was trying to crack godhood.
Right.
Aren't we all?
Real.
How many other people besides you and I are privy to the details of this room? You working with anybody else, sharing information? Anybody sponsoring this for you?
Well, the boys know that we're doing it, but this is the first time they've turned it on, so no one else has seen this. He points to the thing in your hand and says, do you want us to enter that into evidence, or?
No, let me run this by a couple of friends I have.
You hold on to it. You look back at the circle. Totally gone. There's no telling what the runes could have been. There's nothing left. You've seen a lot of people who attempted something stupid, and there's almost always a testament, something left about a body, a mistake. It's so empty. You walk away. But I'll tell you where's not empty. We're going to the very top, the summit of Avalir. We see the Arch-Sept, home of the Septarian, the 7 highest archmages of Avalir. We see a 100-foot tall statue.
Jeez.
Damn.
of a beautiful elven man, carved in marble, his long hair behind him, Ymir the Bold. He stands, reaching up to the very heights of the dome itself, looking down at his outstretched hand. Circling above his hand, levitating some 20 feet above it, is the city of Avalir in miniature. At the feet of Ymir Porco, who do we find, Marisha?
You see a middle-aged, although you wouldn't be able to tell, elven woman, clear ivory skin with hair that is silvery white. She has a long kind of collared, breasted coat over top that stretches down like a gown.
Ooh.
And an emerald green that almost has its own silken sheen to it, with a kind of teal, blue, indigo, name your color dress, depending on how it hits the light, underneath. And around her neck is a rigid golden ring. If you look closely at it, it has tiny blue crystals, almost like tiny Swarovskis, that are broomstone.
Ooh.
And it lightly levitates and rotates and spins around her at all time, as well as a orb, a glowing orb that is her focus, that also just kind of hovers, almost celestial, planetary in nature. And she looks up and she just goes, "Happy replenishing, grandfather."
Oh.
The massive statue of your
Pasha
grandfather
Porco.
smiles knowingly, his gaze eternally fixed upon the city that he raised into the sky. Pasha, you're here to meet Loris of the Weaver's Mask, a member of the Ring of Gold. Those 14 wizards, apprentices of the Septarian, who command respect second only to the 7 archmages that rule the city itself. Loris of the Weaver's Mask commands respect and status by virtue of being an apprentice to one of these archmages. As Keeper of Scrolls, you find yourself welcome here. But of course, not every Keeper of the Scrolls has been. No, that position has an extra meaning in subtle and clever hands. I'm going to need to know your reaction when you see the gleaming visage of Eldamir the Wise, one of the 7 of the Septarian, one of the true 7, steps out and begins to descend the staircase. Eldamir has sat on the council since the beginning of Avalir.
Wow.
Old as fuck.
It is rare
Yeah.
to see an ancient elf, but you see, slightly bowed with age, wearing a shimmering golden cloak that appears to offer little glimmering crystals of golden light that shimmer in geometric shapes and turn into motes and float away, a face illuminated by its own wisdom and counsel. I was told, word reached my ear, high up though I am, I still see much, that the record has been set that the Librarium Incantatum, under its current Keeper of Scrolls, has bested the previous record for magical knowledge gained in a single venture. And I asked to whom the young archmage Porco had wrested this title, and I was informed she had wrested it from herself, who had set the previous record.
Atta girl.
Your grandfather, Ymir.
Yes.
Hey, when I was a young lad, I saw him and thought, there is wizardry itself. To go to the the druids of old Toramunda, those old Gaudrashari, and to say to them, well, listen here, you might be able to turn into a bear, but so we're going to take the city to the sky. and he wrestled with them, he did, and they said, you're not going to split the city in half, and he said, there's more brimstone. Did you know that the veins of brimstone set into the sculpture are perfect to the millimeter, with the veins of brimstone in the base of the city itself? It is a perfect replica. Loris, you would be so kind as to speak to the Keeper of Scrolls. There are some matters of perspective, and I'm very interested to know what, on this, the eve of the replenishment, what you see as the future of Avalir. How does the day strike you, my lady?
I believe deeply in me and my fellow compatriots and our dreams of Avalir, and continuing to set the reputation of the forefront of the Age of Arcana. We will always be first and foremost. That is my goal and destiny.
Velucia has announced her intention to retire, and an apprentice's seat will be opening in the Ring of Gold.
Ooh.
I'm mentioning this to you, and I'll let your imagination do the rest, but there are concerns that Eldamir the Wise has, and they are very real concerns. The amelioration of these concerns would be of the utmost comfort to my mentor and master. We have word that Aor may be preparing an attack on Lathris. You know Lathris is one of the smaller flying cities.
Aor mentioned.
The usual something or other about war. Our understanding at the moment is that it's to test something. There's no actual threat that Lathris poses.
Oh my god, that's so crazy.
It's a dry run of something that they might intend to use elsewhere. Two other minor things. We've had to shut down the Hall of Prophecy, so I'm not sure if the Guildmaster Nydas had anything planned there, but the Hall of Prophecy is just a little...
Why?
The oracles require rest. There are some issues with the return to Dominus. I believe that they may have just been exhausted. There's been some tremendous output from there recently.
And they couldn't take a rest in one day's time?
Also, it has come to the attention of Eldamir the Wise that some artifacts from Vasselheim may have made their way aboard the city. There is a site warden, I believe Guardian of the Seventh. The site warden, you see he pulls something up in his own spell book. The site warden Agrupnin. I believe this is someone with whom you have some fair share of business.
Site warden.
Yes. Oh, yeah. Oh, right. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Priya said it's Travis.
It's come to the attention of Eldamir the Wise that there may have been some attempts by this archmage Chloris to recreate some vestigial, an attempt to recreate the matron's ritual.
The first time ever, Paisha shows a little bit of her inner thoughts and just gives like the slightest hint of an eye roll.
Loris raises an eyebrow and says, I admire your, for lack of a better term, team spirit. If you are able to collect any reports from the Guardian of the Seventh, it has been voiced by the Archmage Eldamir that those transmissions not be referred to the normal chain of command. The Magisterium does not need to be alerted as to the site warden's findings. If you might do the Archmage the favor of reporting those findings directly to me, that would be highly beneficial.
But for me, my concern is how this information even fell into the hands of this one Mage Chloris.
Terrestrial mages coming into power. Obviously, the odds that he was in any way, shape, or form successful are slim. But it's dangerous magic to tangle with, and it's the responsibility of this council to see that Exandria is kept safe from any such meddling. From there, the day moves on. Wait, how much time? Sorry, Kyle, how much time do we have? Should we stop? Should we keep going?
No one is answering.
No one's answering.
You want to take
You control the rain.
Hey,
There's
to
2
our
hours
thing.
and 30. Great time
Great.
for a break.
Hey,
Between-
I'm running the show here. It's break time. Tune in after the break as we continue this Exandria Unlimited Calamity.
Yay!
Yay! All right, Meg. What do you think of Calamity?
I like it so far a lot.
It's super fun, isn't it?
Yeah, no, this is really fun. I like it a lot.
I am so unbelievably happy to be watching it again because I am picking up on so many things I never picked up on the first couple times I watched it, because I watched it with like half an eye, right? Where like I was doing other stuff or I was playing games on my phone and I was listening to it, but I wasn't processing
Fully,
everything.
yeah.
And I definitely am processing things now. I forgot how many things are referenced that are references to like modern day Exandria. So things like Gordranus and the Galgashari, excuse me, the Factorum Malleus, like things like that. It's like, oh, that's right. Oh, that's right. Vespin Chloris is another. I mean, Vespin Chloris has been around in the lore of Exandria for a long time as well. Yeah, dude, it's so fun.
Yeah, this is fun.
Do you have a favorite so far?
I'm torn. I really like Nydas.
Yeah, I do too. Nydas is really fun.
Nydas is really fun. I also really like oh my gosh, here we go. I have so many notes. I'm like trying to go through.
Yeah. So you have the main characters. You have Nydas, Patia, Xerxes, Loquacious, Laerryn, and Scythe.
Saren I really like, but I also really like Loquacious. I love
Quay.
Sam Riegel.
Yes. Quay is I won't give anything away. Sam has one of the best D&D moments of all time. Like you know about the cupcake incident with Laura Bailey in campaign 2. It is, to me, it is like on par with the cupcake incident.
Shit.
Anyone who knows what I'm talking about knows what I'm talking about. It is like
really excited.
It's one of my favorite Sam moments. I'll tell you this. It is on par. Wait, do you know about that? Oh wait, I don't want to spoil anything. It's from campaign 1. It's from the 9th level counterspell. Do you know about that?
I know about it.
When he was saving it for a wish,
Yes,
and used it instead. Yeah. So that is one of Sam's best moments, but I think that he has a moment in Calamity, in episode 4 of Calamity, that is on par with that. And it is magnificent. So Sam's character will always have, like, Quay will always have a place in my heart because of that one scene. Yeah, that moment is like, it supersedes everything else that happens. And Travis's character, Scythe, there's like 2 massive moments that I think of when I think of Scythe.
I'm excited to see.
This is so fun. I love Calamity so much. I'm so happy we're watching it.
Yeah, it's really good so far. I'm really enjoying it. I like each character for their own reasons. So I'll have to get back to you at the end of Calamity to which one was my favorite.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, we're only 2 hours in. We're not even halfway through. I mean, we're halfway through the first episode.
We just got through the introductions of the characters.
Yeah, and there's so, like, the introductions, it was so funny because Abria pointed it out and I had been thinking it of, like, you remember how this episode started?
Yes.
With like a giant falling from the sky, being smote by the Dawnfather, and being covered in blood and seeing his son fishing in a pool of stars. Yeah, fuck all that. Anyway, here's a bird person who has a film noir voice. Like,
that's crazy work. But no, I'm loving it so far. I'm excited to get to the next. Oh, my camera just died, so that worked out.
Well, that was such aggressive timing. With that, Meg and I will sign off here for the night. She can't wave to you guys, so I'll have to wave for both of us. Check out the unedited reactions to these over on our Patreon. You can find the link in the video description of this video. You can also find it in our channel description as well. Meg and I are going to go watch the second half of episode 1. You guys can look forward to that sometime soon. We'll be getting that out to you guys as soon as we can. Absolutely loving this. Love Calamity. Love the rest of you guys, and we'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye!
Bye!